Good morning and welcome to my, again, slightly delayed April favourites video. I know we're already halfway through May, but it's better late than never. Again, sorry, apologies. I've got them listed just down here below the camera, so we will start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. Okay, first things first is the Flora. Now, if you don't know, the Flora is a concentrated disinfectant, which has been made very popular by Mrs. Hinch. And if you don't know who she is, she's like she's not like at all. She is a lady who had anxiety and turned to cleaning to kind of help with her anxiety, and now has gone viral over the internet for cleaning her house. But she's also really funny. So I thought I would give the Flora a go. So I bought Lavender Escape and Linen Fresh. I have been diluting these in spray bottles, and a couple of times this month, well, a couple of times in April, I blitzed the house. It smells incredible. And to be fair to Mrs. Hinch, it was really satisfying to do as well. Yeah, Mrs. Hinch, I can approve. My second favourite is a pair of earrings. So, as you may remember from my vlogs, I got my second holes pierced recently, and I put earrings in my first holes again after like 10 years of not wearing earrings. So, I've been quite excited to get back in the earring game. I was in New Look recently, and I bought these dangly earrings, which are the first ever dangly earrings that I've ever owned. They definitely took a while to get used to, because every time they would like hang on my cheek, I'd be like, oh my god, what is that? And then, oh yeah, of course it was my earring. But I've been wearing these to work a lot. They do just kind of jazz up any outfit and make you a little bit jazzy. My next favourite I got in the sale at Gap a couple of weekends ago, and it is this big white men's hoodie. I got it in a large, I think, and it is the coziest, warmest jumper I think I've ever owned. I quite like that it's so oversized. It's kind of a bit cream, which is a bit out of my comfort zone because I don't really wear light colours very often, but I've really been loving wearing this. In fact, it's probably due a wash by now. I think this was originally like £55 and I got it for like £8 or something crazy like that. My next favourite is probably going to be the most bizarre favourite of the year so far. I'll hold it up and then I'll explain what it is. This is the equivalent of £5 of fat. My sister brought this to me when I was feeling unmotivated to lose any weight. And so £5, I think, I'm going to Google this because I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's like 3 kilograms. £5 in kilograms. Oh my god, this is 2.268 kilograms. Woo! I'm currently trying to lose about 5 kilograms because I put on so much weight last year. So I want to lose like 2 of these. And this is heavy. Let me tell you, my arm's getting achy even just showing you. So my sister gave me this. The reason that she had it is because she works in a primary school and they use this for like educational purposes to show children, you know, how much fat they're talking about. So although it's quite disgusting, I do find this really motivating. Oh my god. But then I do think, like, where do I have that on my body? I guess it's just like kind of spread thin over everywhere. But anyway, that's £5 of fat. And actually this leads me on very nicely to my next favourite, which is an app. It's called the Couch to 5K app, and it is basically a 9-week running program that kind of gives you a little training plan of how to increase your stamina, and after 9 weeks you should be able to run either 5k or 30 minutes quite comfortably. I do think that I could probably run for half an hour, but not comfortably, quite painfully in fact. So I have been running a lot recently. So far I've stuck to it quite well. I've also been cycling. I bought a new bike, but my bike's going to be in my May favourites because I got it in May. I don't want to cheat the system. And so yeah, I've just been loving the app. I do find it quite motivating, especially, so what happens is that you can play your music as usual through your headphones, and then you get a motivator. So I'm using Sarah Millican at the moment, and she kind of tells you when to run and when to walk, and you know, how long you've been going for and when you're halfway and things like that. So far I don't really feel like I've lost any weight, but fingers crossed that if I persevere it'll start to drop off. Apparently running is quite a good one for just losing general weight. It's really my chins that I want to lose because I kind of got this double chin that's formed and it's not the best. My next favourite was inspired by a lady called Alex May Hughes, who I follow on Instagram. She is like a sign writer. She does all this gilding on glass. She does like gold leaf and painting on glass, and she sells them. My sister is obsessed with them, and she does a lot of Simpsons art, and Louise was like, oh, I really want one, but obviously can't afford one. So I was like, oh well, I'll make you one. So what I did was I went to a charity shop and I bought a load of small frames just to take the glass out of. I bought a paint pen and then used some acrylics to create some kind of glass art. Annoyingly, I did one for Louise of Ralph from The Simpsons, but I've already given it to her, so I'll pop a picture here. She's framed it with blue glittery paper behind, which I think is quite cool. So Elliot and I did this one weekend, and I've been loving it. It's very therapeutic. This one was done with acrylics and this one was done with enamel paint, which was quite good as well. So they're pretty cool. I'm gonna give this one to Dad. I also did this guy. I don't actually know where he's from, but I thought he would be quite a good one to do. This is what it looks like from the back. So you basically just colour in the block colours behind the lines, and then obviously the front looks way better. So that's been like my fun hobby of the month of April. Last but not least, before I get to my book section, my last favourite is a song, and it's Old Town Road. However, before I heard Old Town Road by Lil Nas and Billy Ray Cyrus, I heard the Walk Off the Earth version. Louise was like, you're gonna love this song, listen to it. I can't include it in this video because of copyright stuff, but I'll leave a link to it below if you want to go and have a look. It's amazing. Just go and watch it, it's so good, and I've been listening to it on repeat, and that is my favourite song of the month. On to books then. So I've read 3 books this month, which is amazing. I'm definitely getting faster and I'm still absolutely loving reading. The first was Tangerine, which is one of the books that Craig got me for my birthday. I have to say I didn't really enjoy this very much. I'm including it in my favourites just to keep you up to date with what I've been reading, but it definitely wasn't one of my favourites this year. I just didn't really get it. I did enjoy it at the beginning, and then it just started to lose interest and it seemed like a bit of a chore to finish, which is a shame because it was in all the charts and everything, so I was expecting it to be good. The next book I read was 9 Perfect Strangers, which I don't have because I've lent it to Mum, but this is what it looks like. Again, I was really expecting this to be like a crazy thriller with all these twists, and I was quite disappointed by the main event. And then next, which was actually my favourite book of the month, was Behind Her Eyes. 2017 I think it came out. I got this in a charity shop, but this was really good. Lots of twists. In fact, I thought all the twists were done, and then I got to like the last 10 pages and I was like, there's more. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this one, but those are the 3 books that I read this month. And that concludes my April favourites. I'm glad that I finally ticked this off my to-do list. It has been sitting on there for about 3 weeks now. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm already like halfway through my May favourites list, to be honest. So I can't wait to film that one too. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.